So this is a very easy way to memorize the TNM staging for breast carcinoma. So I have laid out uh, a format of different stages, and the TNM stands for the tumor size and lymph node involvement and the metastasis. So let us assume that we can give these respective scores to these stages. So for 0 we have 0 score, for 1 we have 1, for 2A 2, 2B 3, 3A 4 and 5, for 3B we have 6, and for 3C we have 7. So after laying out this format, let us fill the variables that are fixed throughout the process. So for the stage 4 we can have any T and we can have any N, and M will be always in the M1 stage. Similarly, for 0 we have T0, N0 and M0. Now let us assume that the M progresses as M0 to M1. Generally it is 0 in all the stages. And then now for the fixed value of TNN, we will fix the values as N3, N2 and N1 alternating to each other, leaving one space in between them. And similarly for the T, we have T4 and T3 in this manner. So now the method kicks in. To make a total of 7, we must add something to this N3. We must add something to the 3. So we can add T4. So in this case, the scores are either this or less. So it can be either 7, it can also be either 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it can be T3, T2, T1, T0. So 4 and 3 is 7, 3 and 3 is 6, 2 and 3 is 5, 1 and 3 is 4, and 0 and 3 will be 3. And 3 cannot change. This is the rule because these are fixed. Similarly, to make it 6, we can add N2. It can also be N1 because it is 6 or less, and it can also be N0. Now for this case it is either 4 or 5. So let us remember in this way that when we see the score which is literally different from the other scores, we will remember that these two variables can change by one digit. That is, it can be T2 as well, and also in this case it can be N1 as well. So to make a score of 4, we can add T2, we can add T1, 4 or less T1, and we can add T0. Similarly, to make it 5, we can add T3. So as I have said, that it can change or it can decrease to one digit. So to make it 4, or to make it a total score of 4, we will have T3 and N1. In this case we will have T3 and N1 and M0. Similarly, in this case, in order to make it 3, the N can be 0, and as I have said, it can decrease to one digit. So we can have T2 and N1 in this case. So similarly, to make it 2, the T1 can be either the T can be either 1 or it is 2 or less, so we can have a T0 as well. And finally, in case of stage 1, it is obvious that the tumor size will be will be conspicuous at first, where there is no lymph node metastasis. So this is a very easy way to memorize the TNM staging of the breast carcinoma.